Side, West Side, Worldwide. Welcome to Story Time with OG LA Ron. Please don't forget to smash the like button, comments, and subscribe. Go to the website. Please don't forget to get that merch. New book out. Today, I want to do a story on a guy that I met when he was 12 years old. His name is Dayday, Q102 East Coast Crips. How did I get familiar with this guy? As I used to have a Volkswagen van that my mom used to let me use. And me and the homies used to go to different neighborhoods. We used to go to Venice Beach. We used to go to 30s. We used to always go to parties, 8 9s. We went to Long Beach Pipe to the concert. And I always used to pack the van and we used to go different places because, to pay for gas is not that much for a Volkswagen. But to make a long story short, I really want to talk about Dayday. This is one of the youngest guys that I seen that was a Crip. I think this guy had to be at least 10 years old, man. And I was looking at this guy, and I was wondering how would a person this young mother let him get teardrops on his eyes. And I was like, man, this stuff is going crazy, man, because this guy was a little guy, man, but he was looking like he was banging like the older guys, but this guy was little. He was young. And I ended up getting to know him because I came around to the arcade. I ended up meeting Big Fred, which his dad kind of like ran the arcade right there on Century, and that's that San Pedro. They had a nice arcade right there by the hotels, two hotels right there, and there was I think Big Moose and them lived in the alley that had ice cream truck right there. They had ice cream trucks right there. So I end up meeting this guy, and I started coming over there with OJ, Nina, Cat. I think Cat was my girlfriend. And I started coming around there a little bit, right around in the 80s. This is when I first met Fish. They had the Riviera, and I think PP was hanging over there. And I ended up seeing this guy, man. He was a little kid. He was full-fledged banging, khakis, all stars. He always was G'd up every time I seen him. And I knew, man, one day this guy was going to be, one of the bigger guys into the Q102. And I end up, kept coming back over there. So one day I was over there. I was I think I was at the Winchell's, or I was right there at the McDonald's. I had got up early that morning. I don't know why. I had got up early that morning, and I had just bought me a Monte Carlo with the laces on it, blue with the laces with the flag caps, and I'm finna leave my girlfriend house, and I see Dayday walking down San Pedro, and I'm like, hey, little nigga, where you going? He say, Fish, man, I'm finna go to school, man. I gotta go to school over here in Watts. I'm like, oh, where at? He said, on 108th in Central. I said, you talking about that long street? Because my grandmother lived on that street. So I thought he was gonna say, man, I'm finna ditch. Could I hang out with you, right? So I'm like, all right, Lee, I'm gonna take you to school. So we jumped in the Monte Carlo. I hit a couple corners, whoop. I think we went down Central. No, Avalon. Went down Avalon. We got to 108th, and I made a right there, and he was going to some little continuation like school. But I know WSCC had owned it, and I dropped him off, and I gave him a couple dollars, and I say, nigga, if you need a ride back, beat me. I'll come get you. Cause I didn't really want you know, him walking through those different neighborhoods. Cause he said he was finna walk to school or catch the bus, and that was the first time. That was more the few times that I seen Dayday. And I always used to see Dayday. I always used to say, nigga, you need some money? I'll give him a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? And make sure he was all right. Cause I was really hustling back then, and I was living in their neighborhood. And another time I was living over there, one of my baby mamas from over there. I used to always go to Mr. Jim's right there, and I used to always see Charles Clayton over there. And he had the two glass houses, and my cousin Baby, he lived in apartments right there in the Q apartments, right next door to Snaps and them. And we always used to hang over there on in the Q hood, over there in the alley. And then we had OJ had her house, and OJ had the Camaro, and she had a couple kids and everything like that. But I think one of OJ kids, she was they was the homie Tookie, because I remember Tookie and them used to live over by Thune Park, and then they moved over into the Q with Sharon and I think some of her cousins, they moved over there in Swan Hood. But I just wanted to document this guy, man, Dayday, man. I know he rest in peace right now. I think it's a little Dayday out there, but this guy, man, he ended up becoming a big dog, and I heard he passed away now. But I just wanted to talk about the kind of friendship that I had with Big Dayday, man. And I was in prison, man, and I heard that he had passed, and I was kind of sad, because I know a lot of these guys, man, and I know the Q102, man, they played a big part in the Coast game, because we right there, we always could stop over there in the Q, we always can hit a couple corners and dodge over in the queue, because they Cali Hood was kind of like big right there, and we would go over there and hang out a little bit and go to the arcade, and you know what I'm saying. I used to take girls to the motel right there, and then Baby always lived over there, and we lived around the corner in the alley, and then we lived over there on 100 and something too. But just to document this Dayday, man, Big Dayday, man, rest in peace, homie. Hopefully I'll be able to do another piece on the Q102s one day, because the Q102s, man, I remember it used to be the radio station or something like that, and we used to always tell me, yeah, it's the cutest, and we used to always fall off over there, and they used to give some parties over there, but we always used to go over to Let May Hood over there with Big John. Mom used to go to a lot of parties over there, but we always would go through the Q. And when I got to making money, man, I would always go through the queue and holler at, cause Big Bean, the tall Big Bean lived in apartments, and then Baby lived over there. Then the homegirl, baby girl, lived in there. Then I think my boy T-Bone, his girlfriend lived in them apartments too, 'cause they got the same kind of apartments over there in 6ix9ine Hood. And just to talk about the Q102s, I see they had a hood day, a big hood day. I haven't had an opportunity to really talk about the Qs, but I had used to be over there, and my girlfriend house, she was right there by the Raps. And what's so crazy about the Q102 neighborhood is you got the 77 police department, you got the 108 police department, then you had a police department that was right in the back of the Ralph's Market by the laundry, and a lot of times they would take you over there and book you or beat you up or whatever over there. But just to talk about the Q, man, a major vital organ into the gang area. But you know what I'm saying, we always slide through there. They always had a lot of pretty women over there, homie. I mean, they had some fine girls in the Q, and I remember we used to always hit parties and hang out, and sometimes we go through there and mess with the main streets, or go on the other side and go to the weed spot. And I used to always go with Cato House, because he lived right there by the Q, man. And just talk about Big Dayday, Q102 East Coast Crips.